G'day and welcome back to Rusty Inspirations. Today we are going to apply some plant growth regulator to the lawn for the first time this growing season. Now the lawn has been ready for plant growth regulator now for probably the last week or two, I guess. Unfortunately, due to the wind and the rain, I just haven't been able to get it down. So today's pretty good, clear skies, no wind, no rain, although there's some coming tomorrow. Today's the day. But before we get into that, I'll give you a quick update of how the lawn's going and a few other things around the place. So the back lawn is coming along very nicely. Fairly well filled in, quite thick. Can't wait to get the growth regulator on there and thicken it up even more. Got the spring dead patches here. They're all slowly coming back. Not too concerned about them at all now. But all in all, I'd say it's looking good. I did have it cut at about 10 mil. An actual true 10 mil, but it has come up a little bit since then. Went away for work and Janelle couldn't get to it as often as I could, so I brought the height up a little bit. I don't know what it is, but it's looking good. We'll go suss out the front lawn. Front lawn is looking very nice. Still got these patches here that are a bit thin through here, but not too bad. I might even just not spray this line. Well, the birds just love getting into this and grooming it for me, I guess you could say. I mowed this yesterday, and the back lawn obviously. It needs a mow daily at the height it's been cut out. But hence the plant growth regulator. Might only have to mow it every second day then. But no, it's coming along very well. A little bit how you're doing through here. As I said, I'll spray the most of it and probably just leave a line through here, not spray there. Now I've recently put the new freshly ground reel in my main mower. I had that sharpened by Century Mowers down south of Adelaide. And it cuts nicely. And in the process, I had full intentions of video on this, but I was very crook due to COVID. So I just had to get it done. In the process, I broke the bolt off the end of here. So I've ordered new ones. In the meantime, I have stolen this from my mate Hayden's mower, which is in my shed. Hayden doesn't know about that, unless he's watching this video. Thanks, Hayden. I'll put it back together shortly. So I've ordered these from Mo Parts Oz. They were here the next day, so I've got to change them over shortly. I'll probably do a video of that and fitting the reel to Hayden's mower and put his adjusters back in there. Now also, for those of you that have watched the video on the hydro-locked motor, we've come to the conclusion of what's going on here. Now I had the issue, again, I went away for work, Janelle went to mow the lawn and it done it again. And at this stage it was getting a bit frustrating. Luckily, Janelle watched that video and fixed it all herself. Extremely proud of her. I think she done well. So she managed to get the lawns mowed while I was away, and yeah, very impressed. Anyway, I had to go digging and find out what the issue was. Now, everyone had said that they had never ran into this issue themselves, and got me thinking that I'd never had the problem with this verti cutter, which was odd because it sits around a lot longer than the mower does. If you haven't watched the video, and yeah, go back and have a look at it and this will all make sense. Now I switched the motors over for the time being so this can be reliable, and went looking for the issue. Now it turns out that inside there in the pickup, there's, I wouldn't call it a filter, but it's like a little strainer that's on the outlet. This motor, which was on that mower, does not have that strainer, and I don't believe it ever did. It's in warranty and I can take it to a Briggs and Stratton dealer and probably get it covered under warranty, but the nearest dealer's 100 k's away, so I figured for the price of the part I'll just order it and I'll replace it myself. So when that gets here I'll do a video on that, and I reckon that'll fix that problem. I know it will, 100% sure of it. Now I know we've got some keen followers that are patiently waiting for the supercut build to happen. It's all in the making, it's ready for paint. Jordan's just flat out with work at the moment, and as soon as he gets a spare moment, he is going to get stuck into painting it. All right, let's go get some PGR on this lawn. All right, so the plant growth regulator I'll be using is Astro 120, and I will be applying it today with Fertech Super Iron. Now there is a whole lot of information about this stuff online, especially on YouTube. Go check out the Aussie Lawn and Lawn Tips, anything like that, and they can tell you a whole lot more about this than I can, that's for sure. Make sure you always read the directions and apply it accordingly. All right, so I've got all my rates written on the top here so I'd never forget it, and I've got it calculated for my square meterage, so I'm doing both lawns, so I'm going to go at the minimum rate. So I'm just going to go 8 mils to do both lawns. A syringe would be ideal for this. Got 8 mil in there. Now I'm not sure if I said, but I am going on the lower rate as this is the first application for the growing season, so just want to get the lawn used to it before I go full rate. Bit of iron. Got my gum boots on. I personally like to take it fairly seriously, and I recommend that you do the same. It doesn't have poison written on the bottle for nothing, so wear all the appropriate PPE. Pretty stoked to have finally applied Plant Growth Regulator. As I said, the weather hasn't really been on our side. In saying that, we've been pretty lucky compared to a lot of other places, and realistically, it's not that bad, so pretty fortunate in that aspect. Now, out of all the products we apply to our lawn, I personally feel that nothing is more satisfying than the results that come from Plant Growth Regulator. And second to that is liquid iron, and we've just applied both them products. So I'll look forward to seeing how it looks in the coming days. Now it generally takes 3 to 4 days for it to kick in, so I will definitely give you an update in the next video. Looking forward to it. All right, now I'm gonna have to go clean up my mess, clean out the sprayer and wash it out. But before we go, I have got a sticker for the sticker swap. Have a look at that, they're getting flash. Hey, thank you for the sticker swap. All the best for you and your family. Now, I'm not going to even attempt to pronounce this name. I'll just make a complete fool of myself. But there it is. Be sure to check them out on socials. It's a nice reflective sticker. We'll poke him down here by the Brisbane Cylinder Mower Specialist and Mates and Lawn. All right, now that's it for today. We've recently reached 700 subscribers on YouTube. Quite proud of that. What do you reckon, Layla? Do you reckon we could get 1,000 by the end of the year?
Maybe.
Maybe? We'll give it a good crack, eh? Maybe we'll leave it up to our viewers. So if you like the video, please feel free to like and subscribe. I'm gonna go get out these boots and clean out my mess. Until then, we'll see you in the next one. Cheers, legends.